Welcome to the BudsnReality show. I'm Shaun Collins, the guy with a lot to say, and I'm here with my guest, me. I don't have anybody cool for you guys this week. I'm sorry, but it's just kind of what it is. I'm getting back into the groove of going to work and such. So here I am. It's just me this week. But I promise you something. I have something so very fucking cool for you guys mapped out for next week. It's going to be unbelievable, and I'm probably going to release it early just because I'm too excited about it. But I'm not going to say too much quite yet because I want to leave you in suspense. But let's begin the show by saying thank you, gratitude, humbleness. That's where I'm at right now. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, without you guys, this show isn't a thing. I wouldn't be doing it at all, to be quite honest. When I started this, it was me and some buddies in my basement where I'm at right now. This is where I record most all my shows, is down here, because this originally started, most of you might not know this, but this started as Buds in the Basement. And it kind of grew into BudsnReality because shit started getting real, and I like to smoke weed, hence the buds, whatever. But I want to say thank you guys so very much to each and every one of you who interact with me, who say nice things, who share the show, who even the haters. I would like to thank the haters because you get me more exposure. Really, I appreciate it. Keep hating, please, and keep loving me. I love that even more. But the haters, the haters bring it in. They bring in some because they're like, who the hell is this guy? Well, I'm who the hell this guy is. I'm Shaun Collins, the guy with a lot to say. And thank you guys so very much for keeping this alive for the past year and a half. When I started this was going to be a 1 year, guinea pig. If it's going to be or not be, whatever it may be, Mrs. Bud started this shit because she got sick of me bitching on social media and getting kicked out of Facebook or whatever the fuck else, platform I was getting kicked off of, or going to jail, whatever you want to call it. But she started this so I could get my voice out there. And to be quite honest with you, I have a degree in radio broadcasting. I went to one of the best broadcasting schools in the nation, honestly, Specs Howard. And the political thing kind of came later, but the radio thing has always been. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for sharing. And thank you guys for being a part of this, whether you have been a guest, whether you have been a co-host, whether you have been just somebody who likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you. I love you guys so very much. You have no idea how much all of you mean to me. I do this show for you, not for me. I'm a pretty private dude. I don't want my face all over the TV, hence the sunglasses, because I'm alone right now. It's just one of those things where, I don't want all the attention, but I would like to get some information to, people who are seeking information outside of what they're giving you on mainstream media. So I love you guys. Thank you so very much. But since I'm doing the show solo this week, I'm going to keep it short and sweet just for you guys, because nobody wants to hear me ramble forever, because I will. I totally can do that. It's something I do. But, to say things are looking grim in this country right now would be an understatement. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people angry. You have a right to be angry. Everybody has a right to be angry right now, because people are coming after us from one side or another, whether it be, your bodily autonomy, or your right to bear arms, or your right to speak, or your right to just live. No matter what, both sides are coming at you with some kinds of rules or regulations that are trying to keep you from flourishing as an individual. And we have to put a stop to this. It's a must. It's an absolute must that we put a stop to this. In between, the endless wars, the endless spending, the endless invasion of privacy, the endless theft, because taxation is theft. It's actually slavery. We've gone through this many times at my show. But at the end of the day, We have to wake up as individuals and be like, hey, man, what they're pushing right now, whatever agenda they're pushing right now, is going against my fellow man. Now, you know what? And if you're from the right side and they're going after the LGBTQ, agenda, those people are like, what the hell? And if you're from the other side and they're coming after your bodily autonomy and they're coming after your right to bear arms, because Republicans come after your right to bear arms too. Don't be fooled by the lies. Honestly, don't be fooled by the lies, because many Republicans have come after your gun rights, many at this point, and it's absolutely disgusting. But a lot of us are looking for change. We're preaching change. We need change. And I want change more than anything. But I don't want change for the Democrat side. I don't want change for the Republican side. I want change for all sides. I want the LGBTQ community to be left alone. I want Black people to be left alone. I want women to be left alone. I want everybody to be left alone. Honestly, at the end of the day, there is no reason for anybody who thinks they have authority over you to have some type of, authority over you. There's no reason for a man and or woman to have authority over another man and or woman. And this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at in this country. And it's absolutely disgusting. And each side is trying to push, you know what I'm saying? But each side is trying to push their agenda on all of us. And there shouldn't be any agendas. The agenda should be live your fucking life however you see fit, as long as you're not violating somebody else's rights or private property. It doesn't matter if somebody's gay or trans or anything. It doesn't matter. That's their life. That's what they choose. Leave them alone. But on the other side, you don't get to choose how people defend themselves. There's no gun bans coming that we're going to accept. And there's also no violation of rights on bodily autonomy or marriage that we're going to accept. We're not doing this. We have to be done with this. And a lot of people will say, well, hey, that sounds pretty radical. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being radical? Because the way they've been doing it for fucking decades and over a century now, is not working. The Republican thing isn't working, and the Democrat thing isn't working. Change doesn't happen through electing more problems. Republicans and Democrats are problems. Change happens through you. Change happens through me. Change happens through your fucking neighbors. That's where change happens. The government isn't going to fix this. They're not going to fix anything. We're not voting our way out of this. The only way we are voting our way out of this is libertarians. Honestly. Seriously. There's no other way to explain it. Libertarians are the only political party who wants you to have all your rights all the time. All of them. Be as gay as you want, be as black as you want, be as trans as you want, be whoever you want to fucking be. All of it. Don't hurt people. Don't take their stuff. Don't violate private property. Those are the rules. It's not hard. And people will be like, well, categorize this, or this. Well, don't hurt people. Don't take their stuff. It's really simple. It's very simple. I don't know what else to tell you, you guys. We have to wake up to this. It's libertarian or bust in 24. Honestly. Or the shit show is going to continue. The endless wars are going to continue. The endless spending is going to continue. Why do I keep talking about spending? Oh, yeah. That's one question I get about my show a lot as of recent. What is your deal with money all the time? Well, because when they spend, we lose. That's why. When they print money, we lose. That's why. When they go to war, we lose. That's why. How do we lose when we go to war? Because we lose people's children. We lose people's grandchildren, nieces, and nephews. Oh, what else comes with war? Oh, let's see. Shortages, inflation, God, lack of work. Because businesses will start closing because there's shortages and inflation. They can't keep up. You know, why do I keep preaching about foreign policy and spending? That's exactly why. They go hand in hand. The only way we're going to fix this is by electing politicians who have had enough. The politicians who are going to end the Federal Reserve, the ones who are going to end the wars, the ones who are going to stop spending and printing, the ones who are going to allow multiple currencies, our monies, the ones who are going to put us back on the gold standard, for crying out loud. These are the people who are going to change this country, the people who are going to get out of the free market and let capitalism be capitalism. You know, 300 years ago, before there was capitalism, dude, the poverty rates were like close to 90%. I mean, almost everyone was poor. And now here we are, almost 300 years later, and the poverty rate's under 10%, but they're going to blame it on capitalism? Come on, folks, wake up. Wake up. Because we are headed down a direction that we're never going to get out of if we don't get out of it now. Right now. It sounds crazy. It sounds radical. I understand. But we are not getting out of this situation until we get out of it. You don't score until you score. You know what I mean? We're not getting out of this, though. We're not voting out of this unless you actually vote for change. You're not going to get change from the typical R's and the D's. You're not going to do it. Elephants and asses will continuously screw the masses. Let's be better. As a matter of fact, let's do something this summer, you guys, because I love you guys so much and I'm rambling and you guys don't want to hear it. But I'm going to keep doing it. You guys, turn the TV off this summer. Honestly, turn your TVs off. Stop paying attention to the media. It's all bullshit. It's all to keep us divided. Get out there. Go love your neighbors. Go love your families. Go do things. Get out there. Go out there and have a beer with your neighbor that you've never had a beer with before. Go roll up a fat ass J and go smoke dope with the other fucking neighbor that you always smell weed at their house, but you never have the balls to go over there. Go over there and talk to them. Go over there and love each other. Because this madness only ends through peace and love. Not through divide, not through hating your neighbors, not through hating your family members. We're not doing this anymore. We have to stop this right now. We really fucking do. Because enough is enough, honestly. I love you guys. You guys are great. I'm at a loss for words right now. We have to do better as a community. We have to do better as a society. Turn the TV off. Go love your neighbors. Go love family members. Go love people you've never met before in your life. And just go talk to them. Talk to them about something that is not about Biden or Trump or government at all. Just go chop it up. Let's go back to the way things were. I'm a Gen Xer, man. We used to go talk to our neighbors and go hang out and do shit. Politics never came up because it didn't fucking matter. And I don't want to say politics don't matter, but getting back to the basics and loving each other fucking matters. Let's get back to that. And we'll figure it out from there. Because at this point, if you're going to put your faith in government, you might as well just throw in the fucking towel and give up. Put your faith in yourself. Put your faith in each other. Put your faith in anything. I put my faith in Jesus Christ. I'm not saying you have to do that. You do you. But my faith is in Jesus Christ, not government. The government's not going to protect me. The government's not going to protect you. It's up to you to protect yourself. So let's do that. Let's start a trend of peace and love, you guys. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to keep watching TV and keep listening to what they're saying, it doesn't work. It's not going to work. They're going to keep you divided. They're going to keep you hating your neighbors and your family members and people you don't even fucking know, man. Stop it. Let's do better. Let's be better. Libertarians 2024. That's all I have to say. And if you're afraid of doing that and afraid of that vote, let me just put it to you, or afraid that, it's going to go to Trump or it's going to go to Biden. No, it's not. A libertarian vote is a libertarian vote. It doesn't go to those guys. It doesn't go to either of them, which is fantastic. And if you're listening to this show, you love protesting. I guarantee it. If you listen to this show, you are into protesting. And let me tell you something. A libertarian vote is the biggest protest vote you could ever fucking do. I'm not going to sit here and beg you guys to do whatever. You do you. But at least go love your fucking neighbors and your family that you haven't talked to in however long. Get through that shit. Just go out there and talk. Let's get better. Let's be better. That's the message this week. And next week, I have something so kick-ass for you guys lined up. I'm not even going to tell you about it right now. I just pay attention to Twitter and, Instagram and Facebook because I'll be posting about it. But I have something so awesome for you guys cooked up next week. But until then, love yourselves, number one, because nothing works if you don't love yourself. Number two, go love your neighbors. And number three, bring a sense of community back. Because that's how this works. If you bring a sense of community back, you don't need them no more. We don't need them at all. Let's be better. I love you guys. Seriously. Much love. Peace, love, and liberty. All the good stuff.